And here we go! Hello there, thanks for joining me. I'm AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Thanks for joining me again. We rejoin Cousland within the Mage's Tower, specifically the Templar's Quarter. Behind me is a Templar called Cousland, who seems to be stuck in some gigantic force field. And we're outside a room called the Harrowing. We have recently escaped from the Fade, from the sloth demon that was entrapping us there, but now we're back in the Circle Tower. That's not the worst of it. We still have to find First Enchanter Irving and destroy the rest of this demon menace and confront this Uldred, who we believe is the source of the Circle's problems. Let's have a quick check of the map and the mission. Watchguard of the Reaching. Previously, we through our adventures, we managed to get up to this level where a low rumble signaled the lowering of ancient protection. Something is free in the lowest levels of the tower. Now that's down in the basement, but we're currently on the 4th floor, so that goes down to the 3rd level. So before we go down to the basement first, we're going to check this place out and see exactly what's going on there. So just to remind people, I recently got the duelist specialization, and we picked up this Litany of Andrala, which apparently gives us protection from Blood Mage's mind control. There you go. Nothing much really to write home about, but hopefully everything will come apparent once we get inside. So, make sure everyone's with me. Excellent. In fact, Sten, could be dangerous in there. You go first. Cutscene.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
Very interesting things, Kassie. Very interesting indeed.
Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
Let's see. I think I'll just kill you. I take it you're Uldred. I take it you're Uldred.
Oh, very observant. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Ah, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
See, that's what I think. It makes so much sense. It's so nice to meet someone who has a similar outview on the world. You'll soon follow your servants. You're turning these people into abominations. How do you do it? And is it hard to learn? I'm sorry, are you upset I killed your lackeys?
And freeing them in the process. A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift, Wynne. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
I'm going to destroy everything here, including you. I'm glad so many of them stood up to you. Said what you like, I'm still going to kill you. Of course they are. You're trying to destroy their lives. None of these are the options I'm going for. How did you find out how to do this? Let's see. I'm glad so many of them stood up to you. I'm going to destroy everything here, including you.
Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Not forgetting the litany. Meanwhile, 3 bad guys. One in the middle. Let's see. Threaten, powerful swings. Get that one. Wynne, I think you should possibly hook or on Ben.
Yes.
I'll just back myself up a bit. So, the duelist focuses on proper form, gaining a bonus to attack while the mode is active. Keen defense adds a bonus to defense while in this combat. So, hopefully this also affects... Holy moly! I've just realised what he did there. Okay, pin him a lot. But I think if we can freeze, that would be awesome. And what have we got? Another heroic aura. Right, Wynne, shatter him, please. That would be great. Guess not. Get that one. Why do I have a whole feeling that is just turning itself off? Oh no, is it just a short-term thing? Right, you better heal up Sten a bit. Oh, I already used the litany. I missed something there. Obviously I didn't do something right. Know it. Kill that one. Morrigan. Finish the job. Get rid of the little minions first. Pin the little minion. Can you put Vex on him?
Let us end this.
Nice little drain life.
Yes.
Right, we need a bit more health for Sten.
Stop it.
And a hit, Rook, Aura, and then try that crippling shot. He's not doing so well. A bit more Lilium for you, and so you can regenerate him.
I shall do.
And do a group heal as well. Since that's available.
Be wary. So be it.
Oh, who's in the way? Wynne, out the way. Sigh. Okay, that's almost as good.
Way to make it.
Ah. He's doing something to the mages, right? It's a litany. Guess that didn't work. Or did it work? Bit more potion. I'm using it. Oh, we need a bit more heal. On. That's not recharge. Is he coming at me now? That's okay. It's not my first rodeo. Happily chase after me. Yeah, first enchanter. Let's see what good stuff they've got. Can it?
As you say.
And a cheeky little quick save there. Oh, I suppose we better see if he's okay.
Oh, Maker. I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay.
I don't know.
The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
I would like to have a look around before we leave.
All right,
See if there's
but
a
please
book on
hurry.
abomination control.
Gregor should be informed of what happened here as soon as possible.
Just make sure I've got everything. Expert Dwemer Rune. Dwemer? Cinderfell gauntlets. Restriction Mage. What, do they have 6 fingers or something? Plus 6 fire damage. Let's have a look at that. So what have you got on Morrigan? Charge mitts. So a bit more fatigue, but more armour and 20% fire damage. You've got cold resist, electrical resist. Okay. And yeah, you have terrible gloves. So actually, I will let you have them. Let's have a quick look at the approval. 83, 89. Perfectly neutral. It might be a good time to have a quick chat with everyone, actually. She's always happy to see me now. I would like to ask you something. Let's start at the top. Make sure I haven't.
Full of questions,
Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, we've done that one. Although maybe last time we did it, we weren't warm enough. Maybe.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
I'm sure we had this conversation on the first level, didn't we? Sounds wonderful.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
Okay, I can't... Maybe we didn't finish the dialogue options, or maybe I'm just mixing up in my memory with another conversation. I can't imagine Flemeth was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
And Flemeth was right, no doubt.
Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
Okay, and they made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Ooh, +8. Skill achieved. Not that I want to milk this if it comes up again. I thought the conversation was going to come up again there. Like to discuss something personal?
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Hey! So what do I have to do to get on your good side? Get her a gold mirror by the sound of it. Never mind. I'll come back to you later.
You called.
I certainly did. Start at the top again. Just make sure I'm not missing anything.
I am hardly surprised.
And I'm sure we've had this one.
To put it lightly, no one has a place here.
Yep.
Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Yep, never mind.
Very well.
Something you mentioned earlier.
Speak then.
Yeah, that's enough. Okay.
Then I suggest we move on.
Indeed. Let's go.
As you wish.
Okay, Wynne.
Yes?
Time for questioning?
Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. Time is of the essence.
Did you not just see the fight we had? Time is okay now. Okay. Did what happened in the Fade upset you?
Yes. It was so real I could even remember their screams. Terrible screams. Thank you for taking me from that. The images are fading from my mind as we speak. I think I will be all right.
+1 approval.
Yes. Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. Time is of the essence.
Tell me about yourself.
Right now, when lives are at stake? Perhaps we should leave that for later.
I know.
Besides,
Now
what
it's
is
just
the
fine.
point of that? One should let one's actions speak for themselves, and let others form their own opinions.
Then let's not waste any more time.
Onward, then.
Okay, I guess that's all we're going to get. So, speak to Irvin.
Are you ready to leave yet? We should tell the Templars about what went on here.
Yes, we should go now.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the circle be housed in a tower.
Need to create a magical escalator. Or lift, even. At the Battle of Riverdane, Loghain Mactiar. Or rather?
Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Ah, that's Colin.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Well, what does the Knight Commander think then? If you swear even one blood made, we may regret it later. I believe order has been restored to the Circle.
We will rebuild. The Circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it.
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
Okay. I have resolved your duty here. As you said, you owe me.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
How very convenient. And you mean the first enchanter? I thought the Templars were in charge of the Circle. And what will the Templars do?
For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
That's still from last time, isn't it? They just haven't gone away. Okay, let's speak to First Enchanter.
Here we are, the tower in disarray, the Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
Praise the Maker! The Blight drove me here to seek aid. I'm glad I could help.
From what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
So I have your word.
You have my word. As First Enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
I would be honored to have you join me, Wynne. I think you are needed here and should stay. I don't need you tagging along and nagging at me. I would be honored to have you join me, Wynne.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden, but know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, my duties also call me away.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Magic Sympathizer. Ooh, quest update. Yes. Did that. So the Circle has been saved thanks to you. While there is much rebuilding to be done, First Enchanter Irving has promised you the Circle's aid in the coming battle. So, big tick. That was ticked. Current quests. Mage Collective. No, that's all the miscellaneous quests we picked up from the notice board. Circle of Magi. Right, we still have to deal with the low rumblings. The rebel rumblings in the basement. So, First Enchanter Irving, the Circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it. Say, no higher office in the tower than that of the First Enchanter. Irving has proven himself to be all those things with an added dose of cunning. Although much of the Circle was destroyed by Uldred's abomination, Irving survived and plans to rebuild what he can. Right. And we need to go and find out what's going on in the basement. Sealed doors. Basement. So let's make a move. Oh. While you're winning, get it saved. Words to live by.
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Warden saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
That's right. Listen to
The
us.
Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blights. This is our chance to show that we will fight and die for our home, just like any other Ferelden.
Excellent. Should we go back to that guy who's hiding in his wardrobe? I forget exactly where he is. No, let's not bother. There is rumblings. Quick chat with everyone?
I dread to think of what might have become of us if you hadn't come along.
I think
Abominations
we'll
would
be all right
happen.
now, thanks to you. The children are already a lot calmer. Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
Right, yeah, she's still willing to jump on a sword. Uh-oh. Shawild? What's going on? 1, 2, 3. Did it just magically appear? Heroic Aura. Can't quite get it out.
I shall do it.
Oh, it's interesting that we've got all the Magi's helping us as well. I think you must be mistaken with yourself. Let's pull Morrigan back. Oh, time to heal, time to heal.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
Cheeky. Viridium chainmail. Let's see what you got on Sten. So Sten is a title-like warden. So Sten could mean warden, it could mean tracker, could mean, I don't know, vanguard. I don't think anything's going to be Armour of Sten, actually. Yeah. It's all about the Armour of Sten. Is there something more in there? Oh, there is. Hello. Silverite. Great two-handed silverite sword. What was that? And what is this part of? Items. In the company of monsters he went down the empty wolf roads after the dragon to the lands where the ice is like steel and the air grows thin as a beggar and every rocky path is strewn with bones of the lonely dead. There Dane dwells and 50 swords were worn to rusted ruin. What? And 50 swords were worn to rusted ruin before at last they found the cave of Festal, ancient keeper of the mountains, bane of wolves. Dane sought a way in which the dragons might be felled. I tell you what, so this thing about actually increasing the font size means that it jumps up very quickly and I lose my position. Okay, so actually quite a biggie. Big story. His hand found a sword, Yusaris, forged by the dwarven smith from an Almari lord long ago, waiting age after age to be taken to battle once more. And this Dane freed from the earth and stuck. Oh, Dane, of course. About the elves here. This Dane's freed from the earth and struck at the eye of the dragon, still sleeping with a swift, terrible blow. He killed the dragon in his sleep. And Fenshaw woke, wrath, only to die. From Dane and the Werewolves. Legend of the Blade Yusaris predates Andraste, the sword that Dane found in the dragon's treasure hoard. When he used... Oh, Dane is the name of the person, not the name of the race, beg your pardon. Which he used to slay both Fenchal and the werewolf, was passed on to his son, Haftir. It's a biggie. Okay, after years of ruling the valley in peace, it is said that Haftir left Ferelden, sailing into the unknown east of the Amaranthine Ocean, with the blade still in hand, never to be seen again. Right, let's see what you've got. Sten, oh, you've got a bit of a cracked head. So, yeah, it's better than the standard steel sword, you would hope. 20% fire resistance, 10% plus 10 damage versus dragons. Ka-ching. Nice. Cold. Nature. Cold. So everyone's got a bit of cold, it seems. Not quite sure how to use runes. I know you've got dwarf merchants at the camp, but I don't remember actually really using runes much in my first playthrough. Okay. Seems good. Is everyone else okay? No injuries?
Command me.
Right. Let's try this again. Oh, was that it? Right, okay, we didn't actually go down, it just triggered a bad guy. That's very strange. Okay, right. Sten, we're going to go out and try and find this sword of yours. That will no doubt key Sten a lot. Yes, in one of the earlier adventures, Sten basically said that he lost his sword in battle, and when he awoke he butchered the farmer's family that had rescued him, because he was in a blind panic, and in a moment of insanity he thought that they had taken it. Of course, once he realised his mistake soon after coming to his senses after butchering everyone, waited to be arrested, and hence that's why we found him in the... Hello, cutscene.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know, but they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
It's Antonio Banderas.
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Further proof that he had no intention of helping the king from the very beginning of the battle. Although he seemed very troubled. Vevran Arenai? The Crows send their regards. Between the Divinity Imperium, Rivain, and the Free Marches sits the nation of Antiva. Although it possesses a few resources of its own, Antiva's location makes it a centre for trade in the north, and the capital, Antiva City, is the wealthiest in the world. Antiva has virtually no army. The monarchy is too weak to support one. Most Antivians would be hard-pressed even to name the current king, as the true power lies in the hands of a dozen merchant princes. Each was a personal army, and each locked into a constant struggle for power against all the others. Anyone would think then that the Antivan would be a ripe target for invasion by one of her neighbours, but even the Qunari leave Antiva alone for one very good reason. The House of Crows, the most efficient, most feared, and most expensive guild of assassins in the world, called Antiva their home, and their reputation alone defends the borders. Okay, Sten.
You called.
Anything? Something you discussed?
Speak, then.
No.
Then I suggest we move on.
Question?
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind.
Very well.
Okay.
As you wish.
Let's go back to the mission itself. Companion, Sword of Beresaad. Locate Sten's sword. Sten revealed to you the reason he went berserk and killed the farmers. He awoke without his sword. The Beresaad value their swords highly and do not part with them until death. The thought that his sword might be lost drove Sten into a mindless rage. You told Sten that you would try to track down his sword. So we're going to basically look around Lake Galahad. Oh, hello.
Back off! I was here first!
You wouldn't have seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, my very large, angry friend here is. No, only if it's a Qunari blade.
A Q what?
It would probably be large and unwielding, the giants you're pillaging. People like my... it's like a quick nod over my shoulder. Qunari, you know, the murderous horde in the far north?
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
He sold you this spot. Does he own this land?
No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Oh, that's not great. Sten's sword may be in the hand of Farron, the scavenger who looted the battlefield where the blade disappeared. Farron was heading to Orzammar and is likely there now. Likely, but let's have a quick check around. Just the absolute... Oh, hello. You're new. What happened to the Templar guy?
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
You got your boat back.
Gregor came by, said I could have Lissy back. He seemed sad and tired.
Okay, enjoy that.
Well, I'll be here.
I am a teensy tiny bit worried about a lack of Roach. But hopefully he'll appear back once I get into camp.
Isn't that the point? We could all be figments of someone else's imagination. Just players in a play. Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream. But whose dream? And for whose amusement? Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that. If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
Break the fourth wall much? Hello.
Good to see you again.
Right, okay, nothing from you. There's a lot of shady people in here last time who didn't say much. I'm just curious if they've got anything to say now. To highlight all of the interactive characters and objects around you, press E! Just so. Hello?
Good day.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Everyone's
Can a man
still...
drink in peace?
I thought he
Welcome back
looked
to the
different.
Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
Did you have a beard when I came in here? Or have I been away a real long time? Like a drink? Let's see what you got.
What would you like?
I've got a lot of stuff. Order by price? That would be nice. I'll type it is then. I'll just quickly sell a lot of the really cheap stuff, which probably means that it's not very good. What else is there? Sell that. Has to be done, I'm afraid. Ooh, and that reminds me, I'll pick up some Mabari stuff to sell. Clothes. I think we're okay for cowls. Keep that, keep that, keep that. 1.5. Okay, everything seems to be massively better than that. Warden Recruit's Shield. Yeah, I'll keep hold of them for the time being. Silver ring. Yeah. All this is probably very useful. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get through this. Ooh, I forgot. I've got gifts. This bar of brightly coloured soap smells of elf fruit blossoms. Do I have gaudy baubles? Gifts can be sold. Dark. My eyes went funny a bit there. Beard flask. Fat loot. Stick. Must remember to give that to Rose when I'm in camp. Grey Warden hand puppet. I think I can sell these. I'll keep hold of them. Silver bracelet. Probably good for anyone. Antique portrait. Slightly water stained of a man wearing fur and a heavy crown. Who would like portraits? I'm thinking Sten. Silver chain. Any shiny baubles good for Morrigan. Not so sure about the statue. Rose of Orlais. Book about a woman named DahliaLynn. Whoop. What happened there? Tempest romantic with an arrogant chevalier. I'll not sell any of that. Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of stuff now. Can I create some potions to use some of this stuff up? Lesser heal, lesser heal. I need more flasks. Hi, good man. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
Let's see.
Of course. What would you like?
So, flask. You do. You have them in abundance. So, how much for your entire stock? I don't think I should go that nuts. But I've got 22 pieces of elf root. Now, how many silver to a gold? 100. Right. Yeah, I think it was 100, 100, and 100. So that's one gold piece. So I'll say 42. That should keep me in potion for the... Oh, and what poisons can I make? Currently mild poison deals additional nature damage. Deals additional nature damage. Right. One, two, got 3 of them. Shame I can't change characters up here. So go out,
with it.
go in. Crafty! fact, if she's got a level up, let's see if I can improve her herbalism. So one in there. I'm thinking both in magic. So yeah, spirit healer. Heroic defense, haste. Cast the shield on ally with magic, granting bonuses to defense, cold, resistance, all the resistances. Okay. Without a penalty to fatigue. I really don't know. Ooh. That's very good. Having that. Unfortunately, didn't get an option to improve skill of herbalism. So, one in there. Actually, I think I needed some more dex, but that was before I went to the Magi Tower. So, let's see how we get on. Need level 12. Ah, right, I need expert combat training for both of them. And dexterity of 22, 21, and then a massive jump. So while active, the archer changes stance, receiving a bonus to defense, but slower. I don't want. Everything wants to slow my rate of fire. Deadly with bows and crossbows. Additional benefits when using aim. Defensive fire, crippling shot, critical shot, arrow slaying, rapid shot, and shatter shot. Speed wins over power while this mode is active, but the archer fires more rapidly but without any chance of inflicting regular critical hits. Master archers increases the rate. That sounds good. I think I'm going to get that. What in fact I'm going to do. Oh, dexterity is already 22. So fire that into there then. And what I want to get ideally is that. Previous reset. One in that, one in that, one in there. Yeah, beauty. A rogue has keen eye for weak spots and thus gain the bonus to critical chance for all attacks. Additionally, if the rogue's cunning score is hugely greater than a strength sharpness of mind, as the character uses a cunning modifier to affect attacks damage in place of the strength modifier. That's what I want. That can come later. So, superb. So we'll just quickly pop back into that. Yeah, because my strength is 13 and my dex is almost double it. So that's brilliant. I'll just quickly put a save in there. Right, okay, so Ozomar for that, but obviously not immediately our next step. Next thing I think we need to do is just actually head back to camp. Chat with the others, plan our next location or where we should go to. I'm assuming this is the way out. If all else fails, go for the eyes, boo! Go for the eyes! Loading. Why do I feel a cutscene coming on? It's taken a long time to load.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you look very disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Spell of immortality, that should prove useful, no? She drinks blood and eats children. That should prove useful, no?
Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
This is one thing I do remember, so I'm not going to feign shock and surprise. Are you certain about this? So, Flemeth is immortal or not? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. So why would she risk sending you with me? Can't actually remember that. I do not know.
Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
The more powerful you are, easier it is for her. So if you die, she would have another daughter. Yeah, so if she died, if you died, she would have another daughter.
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Kolkari wilds, so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
Can't remember exactly what it meant, so she would just basically jump from one body to another. So she's not immortal per se, because her old body does actually die, but her consciousness continued. But let's ask this one.
Whatever spark of the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from dying of old age, but her body deteriorates. Eventually she would be so wizened as to be senseless and immobile. So she must seek a new body, a fresh body, and start the cycle anew.
Oh, that's a good question. Can this body be anyone, or it must be a daughter, or must it be a daughter?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be. I am sorry. This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion.
You really had no idea?
Flemeth is capable of many things. I was a fool not to suspect her capable of using me for her own self-preservation.
So all her past of protecting you is really just protecting her own interests. Are you certain about this? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. So what do you intend to do about it? Okay. So what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Did they mention which demon gave her this spark that allows her to do this? Cassie is thinking that would be very useful. Very useful indeed. Maybe it's in another book that Flemeth owns. The name of this demon. Maybe a contract, a deal can be made. Kill Flemeth, isn't that a little extreme? Why do you need my help? Can this not wait until another time? Yeah, maybe we can gain some more information out of her first, and then we have the option to cut her down. Perhaps you should talk to her about it first.
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
So, okay, she's not going to let us have try to get any information out of Flemeth then, to begin with. Okay. Very well, I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire.
Ka-ching!
With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Not until I've taken a quick copy of it. Do I have a time limit on this? Yeah. Hard to say, but let's ask the question. Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Okay. Hand on shoulder. Morrigan, you can trust me. I will get it done.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Massive magic! What's that do? Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a massive bonus to magic. Sweet! Flemeth Grimoire. Kill Flemeth and take her real grimoire. Morrigan has spent much time reading the tome you found in the Circle Tower. However, while it wasn't exactly a book of Flemeth magic as she had hoped, she has learned one thing. Flemeth intends to use her to prolong her life. Morrigan has decided that Flemeth must die, and that Flemeth's real grimoire is to be hers. You agree to kill Flemeth, copy the grimoire before giving it to Morrigan. The old witch is likely to the old witch is likely where you last saw her. Excellent. And I think that's a perfect place to make a cut. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the Let's Play so far. Give it a like, subscribe. That would be awesome as well. You'll get notified when the next episode is out if you hit the little notification bell as well. And catch up with me on Facebook and Twitter. And I hope to see you in the next episode. So until then, take care of yourself. And goodbye for now. Bye bye.